Hi there, this is Chinkee Tan, also known as Mr. Chinkpositive. Thank you very much for tuning in. But before we start our lesson, we just like to encourage you to click subscribe and click on the bell button so that you will be notified with our future videos. Allow me to share with you the 4 thinking patterns of the rich. When we talk about thinking patterns, I'm referring to a way of thinking. There are 2 ways of thinking, rich way of thinking and poor way of thinking. What makes people poor and rich is not only the amount of money that you have in your pockets, how you think as a person. So let's get right to the lesson. Poor way of thinking, they don't set what? Goals. While rich way of thinking, they are very goal-oriented people. They know what they want. They know where they want to go. To them, it is a destination. They know what's their point A and what's their what? Point B. That's very, very clear for them. They are very sure of what they want to achieve in life. Before they execute something, they have already a clear roadmap. Meron na silang mapa kung anong gagawin nila. That's number 1. Number 2, poor way of thinking, they ask the unwise people. Yung mga taong, probably, yung makasama niya, or mga friends niya, walang masama na magtanong. Pero ang tanong, may alam ba? While rich way of thinking, they ask the wise people. You know what? They are wise because they ask. Like, for example, some people who want to start a business, the reason why they're very good at business because they ask business people. The reason why they are good in terms of handling their finance because they ask financial experts. But most of the time, unwise people or probably poor way of thinking, they ask their friends, relatives, about their business situation, their financial situation. Again, there's nothing wrong to ask them as long as they know what they're doing. But if they are not an expert, they don't know, they don't ask this type of people. Poor way of thinking, unfortunately, are negative thinkers. Rich way of thinking, they are positive thinkers. Because of the enormous goals that they have in life, the enormous probably challenges, they know for a fact that they need to become positive. If you allow negative way of thinking to rule and reign in your mind, you will never achieve anything. That's how most poor people think. They always say, gusto nila mag-start ng business, tapos ang unang papasok nila, paano na kung malugi? Paano kung walang bumili? Paano kung hindi na bumenta? Nauunahan na agad ng nega. So that's the reason why, even before they started, they're already what? Defeated. Unlike rich way of thinking, they're very, very positive. You know what they always think? They always think about the possibilities. They don't think about the impossibilities. They always focus on the solution. They don't focus on the problem. They look at the opportunities. They don't look at the difficulties. And one thing that rich person or rich way of thinking also think, because they admit that there will be challenges in life, that's the reason why they need to stay optimistic and stay positive, because they know for a fact the bigger the dreams, the bigger the challenges, the bigger the opposition, the bigger the what we call the vision, the bigger the opposition. They believe in their own abilities, they are determined, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to make their dreams come true. They are not easily discouraged by failures or setbacks. They do not entertain negative people and negative thoughts in their mind. And another way that I do observe from poor way of thinking have the tendency to settle at their comfort zones. While rich way of thinking, they are not happy. They do not take the status quo. They always want to take what? Risks. And once they take risks, they take what we call as calculated risk. Every rich person nowadays that I have interviewed and I've encountered, they're brave enough to take the steps. They're not, again, afraid to fail because they know for a fact there is a price for success, and the price of success is failure. You got to fail first in order for you to succeed. Even if you are super confident and well-learned, when it comes to achieving your what? Dreams, aspiration, financial destination, let me tell you this. You are bound to make mistakes. But again, mistakes are not important. It's not how many times you make a mistake, it's how many times you try over and over and over again. As long as you don't stop, I can definitely assure you, you will reach the top. Always take action. Always move. Always do something. Always take risks. I hope, guys, that you are enlightened with the 4 things that I've shared right now in terms of changing your poor way of thinking to a rich way of thinking. If you want to learn more, please do subscribe on this channel and then please follow me. This is Chinkee Tan saying to every problem, there's always a solution. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Always check positive. Bye! Thank you for watching. If you want to keep on growing and to stay inspired, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified. Always think positive.